Welcome to Chip Ganassi Racing with Felix Sabates. My name is John Fernandez, the Managing Director. Over the next few minutes, you're going to get a sneak peek of a world-class NASCAR team facility. Your tour guide will be Reed Sorenson, driver of our number 41 Target Dodge.
Thanks, John. Welcome to Chip Ganassi Racing with Felix Sabates. This is our brand new building we built in 2004. It's 183,000 square feet, 280 employees. We got a bunch of stuff going on here. We got Cup cars and Busch cars. This is the shop floor, and this is where we're going to start.
My name is Matt Chambers. I'm the shop foreman here at Chip Ganassi Racing with Felix Sabates. This is our prep area here where we assemble all of our race cars to go to the racetrack each week. There's 65 race cars in here, and at any given time there's between 60 and 65 mechanics assembling those race cars to head to the racetrack. Once all the cars are done, they head out that door and go to the racetrack.
This is a sub-assembly room where a bunch of the parts get built for the cars that eventually get bolted onto them. We got a lot of stuff in here, a lot of important stuff that takes a lot of time and precision to get it right, and we're going to turn it over to some guys in here to tell you a little bit more about it.
I'm Terry Wendell. I supervise the driveline department. Me and a couple of my guys here, we build and rebuild and maintain all the driveline components. Rear end gear assemblies, transmissions. There are a couple of hundred of them that we maintain. We do them for all three of the Cup cars and both of the Busch cars.
I'm Brad Bennett, and this is sub-assembly. This is where we maintain all the front and rear suspension to the race cars. When the cars come back wrecked or after a race, the parts come in here, we go through everything. The crew chiefs give us a build sheet for each car. We'll go ahead and build all the parts and put them on carts and send them to the front of the room for the mechanics to go out later on the floor and assemble them. Our job basically is just to maintain everything, make sure nothing's broken, nothing gets out on the floor that's wrong, so that they can do their job better at the racetrack.
We're here in the machine shop now, where you see these raw materials, and we use these big CNC machines to turn all these raw materials into parts that we use on the race car. And these machines are quite big, as you can see, and definitely not cheap. And we're going to turn it over to Scott now, and he's going to tell you how we do that.
I'm Scott Gillum, machine shop manager here at Chip Ganassi with Felix Sabates. This is a small sampling of the components that we build here at Chip Ganassi, and the level of precision is very important on these pieces. So we use exclusively Akuma machining centers, CNC equipment, and tooled exclusively with Kennametal tooling. And all of these parts wind up one way or another on our race cars.
Now we're here in the carbon fiber room where a bunch of neat stuff is made. We got all kinds of stuff here. We got air ducts for the brakes. All our seats are carbon fiber now, so our headrests and stuff like that is all made in here. These guys are really talented, and not easy work, that's for sure. And Johnny Floyd is one of the best in the business, so we'll let him take care of it from here.
I'm Johnny Floyd, manager of the composite shop. This is where we do all of our driver inserts in the seats. We run the same seat in every car. The only thing we change is the insert according to the driver. So another thing we do is we build our own composite parts here, which is basically we use a master mold or a master of what we design. Then we'll build the tooling for it. The tooling is what we use to make the part. Once we have the tooling, we have the guys lay up the part, which is right here. It's made of carbon fiber. The reason why we use carbon fiber is because it's half the weight of steel or aluminum and twice as strong. So that's what we do here in the composite shop.
All right, we made it here to the fab shop. There's a lot of cutting and grinding going on here. This is where the bodies get put on the cars. The templates are hanging from the ceiling. Everything's ready to go. And these guys are putting bodies onto all the cars, short track cars, speedway cars, everything. This is where it happens in here. And after it leaves here, it goes to the paint shop. So let's go. All right, now we're here in the paint shop where obviously everything gets painted. Not only do we paint cars here, but we have everything that has to do with pit boxes and things like that, and parts on the cars and tools we use to work on the cars get painted here. And got plenty of paint booths for all our stuff, and it usually smells like paint here all the time. And we'll turn it over here to Timmy, who knows a lot more about this place.
I'm Tim McKeegan. I'm in charge of the paint, body, decal, and wrapping here at Chip Ganassi Racing. We have 10 people here that work in the body shop daily, first, second shift. We also do all the graphics for our transporters and all our cup cars. It's pretty a unique position here we work on every day, and we try and make our stuff look the best we can every week to go represent our major sponsors.
Now we're in the engine shop here, and a bunch of engines in here. We got a lot of engines we go through. They get tore down after every race and get rebuilt for the next race. These guys make almost 800 horsepower. They get better every year. The technology gets better every year, and the main thing you try to do is make it through all 500 miles without blowing up, and at the same time have as much horsepower. We found our way to the truck bay. This is a pretty big room, probably the biggest room we have in the whole shop. We got a lift over here where we take the cars when we get home, lift them up in the air, wash them off. They're quite dirty after every race, so we get them pretty clean right here, and the drains are there in the floor, so everything just drains inside. When it's cold outside, it's nice to be in here and be able to wash your cars and things. The trucks are inside all the time when they're not on the road. They pull in one side and they're able to pull out the other side, so they don't have to back up or anything like that. So it makes it a lot easier for the truck drivers as far as parking and loading the cars and loading all the pit boxes and everything. And it works out pretty good. It's nice and big and roomy, and we have room to expand if we need some more trailers in here. Now we're here in the weight room. This is a really important part for our pit crews to come in here and be able to stay in shape. These guys come in here every week, throughout the week. Every single one of them is required to have a workout routine that they go through. And these guys really kind of feed off of each other, and definitely helps out when these guys have to do 10 stops every weekend. And they have a coach to help them out with that. And Phil Horton helps them in here, and he also helps them out there on the pit crew side of it as well. And we're going to turn it over to him.
My name is Phil Horton. I'm the pit crew coach here at Chip Ganassi Racing with Felix Sabates. I oversee 3 Cup teams, the 40, the 41, the 42, and the 41 Bush team.
So what you gain by being Johnny on the spot, you lose by hitting the extra lug nut.
Today, we're going to do pit stop practice, and then we're going to the weight room to get ready for our next race.
All right, that's the end of the shop tour. Everything I just showed you is what it takes to make sure we're competitive every weekend at the racetrack. Without the support we have here in the shop with all the employees here, we wouldn't be able to do it. Thanks for coming by and supporting our race team and all of our sponsors, and hope to see you soon.
I'm running hot out here. Help's on the way, Strimmy. The yellow flag? Nope, the silver bullet.
Feel the heat of racing. Taste the cold of Coors Light.
Everybody join in. Start a love tree.
People who know cars trust the unbeatable cleaning power of Texaco with Techron. Trust your car to the star.